So this video is about one of my favorite books, The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari, written by Robin Sharma. Robin Sharma is one of the most famous self-development and motivational speakers out there. And now this book contains a lot of good ideas, a lot of good quotes and wisdom worth sharing. However, I may not be able to fit it in one single video, but I'll try my best. And the way this book is structured is that the author Robin Sharma, he has tried to use some symbols, and these symbols stand for some virtues. These virtues stand for some wisdom, and then he shares some techniques to follow that wisdom. So I'll share with you one of my three key favorite virtues that I found in this book. Let's not waste time and let's get started. Guys, the first virtue in this book is mastering your mind, which essentially says that mind management is life management, and quality of one's life is dependent upon quality of one's thought. The better your thoughts are, the better your life is. I'll give you an example. Imagine that you have a beautiful lush green garden in your backyard, which is very beautiful. It has flowers and it is very clean and tidy. Now, will you let this garden to get polluted? Will you let this garden to get dirty? No, rather you will protect this garden from any kind of contamination or pollution. Now what author Robin Sharma is saying is that the same way you should protect your mind from any kind of negative thoughts, from any kind of contaminating thoughts like fear, worry or anger. But most of us, including myself, what we end up doing is that we fill our brains with these negative thoughts, and it drains out all of our energy, and at the end of the day we end up doing nothing. But guys, if we control our mind, if we learn how to control our thoughts, how to control our emotions, then guys, you will be amazed by the amount of capacity your brain holds. Even the best of the thinkers are told to have utilized only 1/100th of their brain's capacity. Then a beautiful quote appears in this book, which says is that price of greatness is control over every single one of your thoughts. I repeat, because it's very important. Price for greatness is control over every single one of your thoughts. Now, I know what you're thinking, that easier said than done. It's not easy to control your feelings, to control your emotions, to control your mind. But the author Robin Sharma, he shares quite a number of techniques to do that. Now, one of the techniques he shares is opposition thinking. What he says is that whenever a negative feeling, a negative thought strikes your brain, you mindfully accept it and mindfully try to replace it with a positive thinking. And the second technique is visualization. What author is saying is that every morning when you wake up, you visualize what you want to become. You visualize the place you want to be, how much money you want to have, how much relationship success you want in your life. And when you visualize it every day, day after day, year after year, you get closer to your goal automatically. For example, if you are a student and you want to excel in academics, so what you visualize is you visualize yourself studying, you visualize yourself working hard, you visualize yourself giving the exam properly, you visualize yourself getting rewarded and getting first position. And when you visualize, your subconscious mind gets those absorbs those pictures, and it will automatically start working towards it. But guys, it will take fair amount of practice, as I am doing it. Virtue which I liked was follow your purpose. We often get into questioning about the purpose of life, or if it even exists or not. However, Robin Sharma very beautifully puts forward a point. What he says is that purpose of life is a life of purpose. I repeat because it's very important. Purpose of life is a life of purpose. And he says that every human being should make conscious effort in finding out what he likes to do and what he excels at doing, and then realizing it and then committing to it, which according to him is the ultimate source of fulfillment. And more important than that, he also stresses upon the habit and the idea of goal setting. He says that whenever we go on in any sport or we play any game, we make a game plan with our team. However, we don't make such a game plan with our life. For example, I have a journal which I write, and in that journal I have a page dedicated to my short-term and long-term goals. In that journal I have divided my goals into financial goals, career goals, and fitness goals, and fun and learning goals, relationship goals. So similarly, everybody should write their goals down. And you must have heard somewhere that a goal not committed to paper is no goal at all. So guys, try to find out what you like doing and what you excel in doing, and then write those goals down on a paper, and then start pursuing those goals. Because if we don't write down the goals, we will never be able to hit the target which we cannot see. The third virtue which I liked was power of discipline and respecting your time. Now, I have always believed that discipline is something which should be inculcated rather than being enforced. And we often correlate discipline with waking up early in the morning and other habits like dressing up in a neat and tidy manner. At least that was the idea enforced in our school days. But the discipline which Robin Sharma is talking about is mental discipline. It is the discipline of mind, discipline of thoughts. And if you're wondering what discipline is important for, Robin Sharma says that discipline is something which provides us mental reserves, which keeps us going in life when life punches us in face. And that is why discipline is very important. And more than that, discipline lets us effectively manage our time, which according to the author is the most important resource and a non-renewable resource. So regarding time management, I'll be sharing more ideas about time management in my next video, because I'm reading this book Deep Work right now, which has a lot of content on time management. But one thing which I liked in Monk Who Sold His Ferrari about time management is that it tells you that never sacrifice what is important in your life for those small things which will not matter at the end of your life. And I have implemented this in my life. I do not watch TV, I do not gossip, I do not chat, and rather I focus on things that actually matter. I focus on my family, I focus on my projects, my work, and other things that actually matter rather than the small things which do not matter. And so guys, that's what I would recommend you. Develop the courage to say no to things, and maintain a balance and drain out the things which do not matter, and focus on your priorities which will actually matter at the end of your life. For the 3 key virtues which I like the most and wanted to share with you, I'll end this video with one of my favorite quote from this book. Be patient and live with the knowledge that all you're searching for is certain to come if you prepare for it and expect it. There are many other quotes, many other ideas in this book for which you can go and read the book. However, some of the ideas are too ideal for the real world, so be cautious of the advice that Robin Sharma gives you. Apart from that, tell me what you think about these ideas in the comment section. See you in the next video.